Hey guys, it's Phil from Bear With Me, and today we're going to be talking about lav mics and how to use them. This is something I clearly should have done in the first video because the audio wasn't that great, so today I'm going to be talking about two lavalier microphones that both vary between $10 and $30. I have the Boya M1 lavalier microphone and the Neewer lavalier microphone. So right now I'm using the Boya M1 lavalier microphone. You can hear the audio, you can hear what it sounds like. And then when I start talking about the Neewer mic, I'm going to actually put that one on so you can hear the audio in all its different levels and you get a good sense of what it can sound like. So let's talk about the first microphone. This is the Boya M1 microphone. It's around $25 on Amazon, so I'll link that in the description. So this microphone is battery powered. It comes with this little battery pack here and you can unscrew it and actually put the battery inside. I'm not going to do that right now. I don't want to interfere with anything. This is the little battery pack. It comes with a nice little clip here that you can use. I don't really use it, especially if I'm just doing a setup like this. I'll just throw it on the floor. You won't even see it. If someone is talking, then I will clip it to their belt or something, but that's if they're standing up a few yards away. So with that being said, because it is battery powered, always keep some extra batteries in your bag. Never hurts. It's just the little small watch batteries, so you can just, a pack of 6 I think they come in, and they're flat, they'll just slide in any pouch that you have. So this mic does produce a very nice sound. I find that when you pair it with a Zoom H1, you can see I'm even monitoring my own audio here. If you do pair it with the Zoom H1, it is very good. These things are like $100. I think they're coming out with the H1N now, which is I think 150. I think we're going to be picking one of those up because it looks really good. It's even got like a mode dial and not input level buttons. But we're not talking about the Zoom H1, we're talking about the Boya M1 microphone. This mic can plug directly into your camera, as can any lavalier microphone. I don't always suggest plugging them in like that just because the audio just doesn't seem that good and you get some unwanted noise. The audio processing in a DSLR or any type of camera just really isn't good. So get a separate audio recorder, they're amazing. If you do take your audio seriously, which you should because it is the most important part of video, get an audio recorder. They're amazing, they're cheap. You can find cheap ones from Sony, Tascam, and Zoom. If you're just using lavalier microphones and need to stick it in someone's pocket, this is perfect because I can just put it in my pocket. There you go, it's gone. So one thing that you might like or dislike, this is a good thing or a bad thing depending on how you look at it. This Boya mic comes with a 6-meter cable. 6 meters of cable. Now, I don't know about you, but I hardly ever use 6 meters of cable. At most, I'm gonna use 2 meters, the very most 3. So unless you're shooting someone who is 6 meters away or 20 feet away, you're not gonna put it on your DSLR. There's no reason that this needs to be 6 meters. It's a lav mic, it's not a boom mic. So you're not filming someone 20 feet away with a lav mic with the wire going all from your camera. You're gonna get the wire in the shot, so I don't know why this thing is 6 meters long. But I mean, it's nice to have because you never tug at it, really. I don't know why this is 6 meters. I can't even think of why this would be 6 meters. But hey, it's there. If you need it, you have it. I would highly recommend you don't use all 6 meters because you're gonna get the wire in the shot 9 times out of 10. Unless you bury a hole. There's no reason that this needs to be 6 meters, but I guess, I don't know. It's there. If you need it, you have it. I find it kind of a pain in the ass to wrap up and put back in the little bag that it comes in, or even just to stuff in someone's pocket. But it's good, it's a good mic, I can't complain. Only thing I can complain about is the freaking wire length. It's so long. Okay, so that is the Boya M1 microphone. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to the Neewer microphone, which just seems to be our favorite brand on this channel is Neewer stuff, but I'm gonna go and show you that one. Okay, and now I have the Neewer mic. This is a $9 mic. It actually comes in a pack of 3, which is like fantastic for the price of the microphone and the quality that it gives. It's obviously not the best quality. Even the Boya M1, it's a cheap $25 microphone. It's not going to be as good as like say a Sennheiser microphone, but it still does the job perfectly. And with any audio editing, you can make them sound really good. So I've had both of these mics for about a year now, and they both held up pretty well. The Boya is kind of falling apart. I've kind of abused that thing. The newer mics I hardly ever use, but when I do need them, if that battery dies and I don't have any, these come in clutch. They're beautiful, they're cheap, they have a good sound quality, and they're not battery powered, which is also kind of nice. It's nice to just plug it in and go. Sometimes it can give you unwanted noise. It's kind of like a wireless thing. It just gives you weird noises, but you can cut those down in post. So it's not that big of a deal. Unless, of course, you are like an audio engineer, in which case you want battery powered. I don't know audio that well, so to me this sounds perfect. And a lot of people who are just looking to start with DSLR filmmaking or any type of audio work, cheap is always good, and if it works, it's perfect. So one thing that I don't really like about this microphone is that it is very bulky. I've hit it as best as I can in this sweater, but this sweater also has kind of like a cover on it, so that's why I'm wearing it for this video. Normally I wear t-shirts, so lav mics aren't always the best for me. I like to have onboard shotgun mics or even a boom mic. If you're wearing a button-up or a sweater like this, you can hide it very easily. So I'm not sure I need to give you guys some tips because it seems pretty obvious on how to mic someone up with a lav mic. So when you're miking someone up, always go under the shirt or behind the back, clip it to the shoulder somewhere. I always prefer under the shirt and clipping onto an article of clothing that doesn't really show. If you are working with someone that you're not very comfortable with, always ask them if you're gonna mic them up, is it okay? Drop the mic in, don't pull the mic up because you don't want to reach in their shirt. Just obvious, social cues. If they want to mic themselves up, even better. You don't have to do anything. Just, let them know you're going to get close and you're going to have to fix the mic, adjust it accordingly. Don't make anyone uncomfortable. Obviously, if you're micing yourself up, it's a different story. You can do whatever you want. You can go through your pants if you want. I don't care. So all in all, these are two really great mics for under $30. You have the newer lavalier mic for $9, and it comes in a pack of 3, which is amazing because I've already lost one. So it's good to have 3. It's just a short cable, which is unfortunate, but if you pack it into the Zoom and put it in someone's pocket, it'll reach. So I would recommend the Boya M1. I find it's a bit of a better mic. The newer mic is kind of tinny in my opinion and not quite as clear and crisp as the Boya. Wireless lav mics are even better, but they go from anywhere from $300 to about $700-800. So if you're on a budget, for $130 you can get a Zoom and a microphone and you're good to go. It'll do just as well. The only downfall is that you can't monitor the audio from where you're sitting behind the camera. It's on the subject or it's on you. In this case, I have it on me and I'm monitoring in between takes just to make sure I do have audio. I will link to some other mics that I would recommend, either cheaper, more expensive, somewhere in between. So that is all I have for this week on lavalier microphones between the Boya and the newer microphone. Be sure to share this video, like it if you want to, and subscribe for more content from Bear With Me. That's all I got for this week. Bye.